is going on, guys? I hope you guys had an amazing October. It is now November, and that's why we're back here for another Plan With Me. A little bit different this time, bullet journal edition. And I think I'm going to keep up with the bullet journal because I'm loving it. But I thought I'd just start off the video by recapping my October. And yeah, so we're going to start with that. So as you guys may have noticed or saw from the last video where I set my October intentions, I made this beautiful little dream board. And you know what, guys? Holy heck and bob, I got most of it done. So I totally manifested the life that I wanted to live in October. October was such a good month for me. It did come with a lot of transition, but it also came with a lot of new, exciting life experiences and new friendships and all of that. Start of the October, I just was notified that I would be losing my job. Then I found a new job and now I'm working as a personal trainer, yay, at O2 Training Center, and I've been loving it. I've been teaching yoga and classes and personal training clients, and it has been so much fun and I have been loving the hell out of it. So that was why I put this little door closing and a door opening at the very bottom of my dream board. There's old opportunities are closing, but new ones are always opening up to us, and that very much did happen. So that is true. We did a corn maze over the weekend. We dressed up in our Halloween costumes. I dressed up as a shark because why not, and all that. Anyways, I also hosted a harvest dinner, so I had all my friends come over and I made them, well, Alex and I and a couple of friends, we made a pork roast on the Traeger, and then we also I made like a harvest vegetables, so like squash, potato, carrots, all things that had come from the garden, my parents' garden and the garden I used to be able to access at work, and made like a really yummy harvest dinner. And then I made a gratitude pumpkin, very similar to this. I'll insert my picture right there, and got everybody to sign what they were grateful for, and now it's sitting in my living room and it makes me just so happy to look at it. I also did things like, me and my friend, we made turmeric lattes the other day. I made a turmeric latte by myself the other day. Been really taking an interest in the turmeric lattes because they're so good for anti-inflammatory and your digestion, and just taste freaking great. And then I've been getting into reading books like crazy. When I was younger, I used to love reading. I'd read on the bus on the way to school because I was a rural kid and had an hour bus ride there and back every single day. Was the first kid on the bus, last kid off. Yeah. And so I spent all my time reading, and university completely ruined reading for me, and it has taken me a long time to get back into it. But now I'm reading like 4 books on the go, and I like wake up every single morning, sit down with my tea, read a book for like an hour, and I'm like that hour flies by and I'm always like, please, can I get my hour back so I can continue reading my book? Because the books I've been reading have been so good, and maybe I'll go get them. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. See, I wasn't kidding. I've been reading a lot lately. So this book is the book that I completely finished. Well, not completely. I'm waiting for markers to come in so I can color some of the pages in. But this is Wanderlust, a modern yogi's guide to discovering your best self. And it literally is a self-help book with beautiful illustrations and yoga flows and actual journal captions that you have to fill in. And it's been an awesome read. Really cool stuff. They have like neat things about like reflexology and your different chakras, and just really diving deep into the whole yoga perspective and around your personal development. And it's been amazing to read, and I'm excited to fill in the last few things that I have to fill in once I get my markers in the mail. And then I also been reading this on and off. It's the Woman's Book of Joy. I got this from a coworker, and it's just like a little It's like a little script about certain topics. This one's recognizing fear, and I just read them every single day, at least one, and it's helping me change my perspective on things, change my mindset. The other thing that I've been reading, and I'm hoping to finish really soon, I actually already listened to this book as an audio book, but there's like certain little prompts that she gets you to do that were kind of hard to do when you're listening to an audiobook, mostly because I was doing it in the car or listening to it in the car. So it's You Are a Badass by Making Money by Jen Sincero, and I love her. I love You Are a Badass, and I'll probably buy that book and buy it and read it in an actual book form. But she's really funny if you want to listen to her on audiobook as well. So that's been an awesome read, and I'm almost done that one. This one I just started. It's A Tribe Called Bliss by my favorite person, Lori Harder, in the world. I just started a book club with some girlfriends, and we're gonna start reading this book. I've already gotten a few pages into it, and we're gonna meet every week after each chapter and discuss, and I'm really excited about that. And then this is my newest book. I just started today. It's this Hashimoto's Protocol, Dr. Wentz, a 90-day plan for reversing thyroid symptoms and getting your life back. So this is something I'll probably discuss further. I'm going to do another video on this about taking my copper IUD out and how it's been causing thyroid issues possibly. So I will make a video on that. And yeah, so that was kind of like the look at the books that I've been reading really quick. And then other things I've done, I mean, got a job. I've been doing yoga every day. I've been meditating every day. I've been making time to go hiking in the coulees. I tried new fall recipes and carved a pumpkin. Met up with some new people. It wasn't over coffee, but it was also just a new meetup with new people. And yeah, it has been literally an awesome October, and I'm really pumped for November because I feel like it's going to be a good one as well. So hopping into the actual video, sorry for that long-winded 9-minute talk that we'll edit down a little bit. Jumping into the actual video, planning November. So this month, I decided to start bullet journaling because I have a few friends that are into it, and it looks really fun, and it's good creative outlet for your girl, because I am a creative person and I forget that and I suppress that and need to not suppress it. So this is my October healthy day habit tracker. I've been loving habit tracking. It's just fun to fill in the squares, to be honest. That's the most satisfying part. This was my October one. I obviously need to fill in the last few, but I have been loving it, and so I made a November version of that to help manifest my goals. And as always, once I get to the actual point, I made a November's intention list. So I went mental, physical, spiritual, and all my goals under each. And then I also did recovery and discovery. And the reason I went recovery and discovery is a lot of the time when we're really focused in personal development, we forget to open ourselves up to discovering and being curious about things again, and being more childlike about things, because we're so focused on personal development and making ourselves better and better and better, we forget to be okay with how we are in the present moment, And when we are truly present in that moment, that's when you actually are being curious about things. So why would you suppress that? And that is a form of personal development in itself. That's why I put those two things. For recovery, I'll say in another video, it was more balancing hormones and stuff like that. Self-care, which I'm pretty good at, but I always need to remind myself, and that's why I write down my intentions. And discovery was more stuff that I'll discuss on my dream board, but all of this stuff was just a mental note of what I want to manifest in the month of November, and then I will take my physical pictures, find them off of Pinterest, and put them on this beautiful board. So yeah, so I made a little dream board. If you want to know how to do it, I'll throw in a little clip here. Boop-a-doop. Yes, and so these are kind of the things I want to do. Like the big key things I want to do in the month of November is volunteer, go to some Christmas craft shows. One in Spruce Meadows in Calgary is awesome. Go to the Remembrance Day ceremony. Please make more time for me and my husband. Hang out with friends. Try new recipes. I probably said that already. Build a clientele at my new job. And just look after myself in general. So that was kind of everything that I wanted to achieve. And I also made the goal of reading 4 books completely. Okay, this is that, and that is why I soon created, or did create, this habit tracker. So I'll just give you guys a little bit of a look of my bullet journal, how I set it up. I am completely a noob, so if you guys want to see real bullet journaling, go onto Pinterest or you can go on YouTube. I'm sure there's people on YouTube. So this is my little November cover page. And then I have a little mood tracker here. So I have to fill in the little code, but there will be like one color will be like good mood and then another color will be bad and there'll be one in between. But I'm going to fill in each of these little vines with the mood that I'm feeling in that day, and we'll have a mood tracker for the whole month of November, which is kind of nice to see, especially going into those gloomy months. I just feel like you need to make sure that you're staying on track and doing everything that you can to stay positive, especially in Canada with it gonna be dark in like at 4 o'clock and it's gonna be it's gonna be a mood, okay? It's gonna be a mood in itself. Then I have this beautiful quote right here. You can see it. It says, before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you pray, forgive. And before you quit, try. So I just like filling my pages with really inspirational stuff like that. And then I have my habit tracker. So I made this one super pretty compared to my October one because I'm advancing, guys, my bullet journal goals. So I just had all my goals along here that I wanted to complete on the daily to help me manifest the life that I want to live in October. And then I'll just put little dots underneath beside each one, probably in different colors under the date along the top here. And that's what I'll keep track of my habits that I conquer. And then I have my November intentions on the next page just to get crystal clear and come back to it if I'm not on track. So yeah, and another thing that I recommend is that I put this guy in my bathroom on the mirror. I just taped it up and I saw it every single day, and honestly reading some of the quotes in the morning before I started my day was the best thing, and it really kept me focused and always planning the next thing to do so that I could live and manifest the life that I wanted to live. So I recommend doing that. I absolutely love this method so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed another plan with me. And if you guys do plan, let me know and send me a DM on Instagram or even somewhere in the YouTube space. I'm sure you can. Comment below. All of that jazz. I want to see it. And let me know down below, what are your November intentions? Because I would be interested to hear what you guys are doing in your lives. Anyways, I love you all. Have a good rest of your day and have a wicked November. And we'll see you guys later on this week with that hormone video. So, alright. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe right there. And if you could ring that notification bell, because I'm unpredictable and you don't know when I'm gonna upload. So, alrighty. Bye. Love you guys.